Small but mighty. That's what the Pierpont team from West Virginia was. Even though they were just a team of 5, God used them to touch many, many lives. We started out in a remote location between the towns of Ojojona and Cofradia. It's about an hour-and-a-half drive from Tegucigalpa. Since we didn't have a place to stay near the church, we drove from Tegucigalpa to the worksite every day. We only worked at that church for 3 days, but the drive to and from Ojojona-Cofradia took a long time and it was very difficult to traverse. The project itself was fairly simple. The church needed new bathrooms, and a church leader needed help with his roof. So, for the 3 days that we were worked in Ojojona-Cofradia, between the rain showers, we put the roof and doors on the bathroom and poured a slab in front of the bathroom, and we also helped with the roof project nearby. Not only did we have a construction project to complete, but we also had some evangelism work to do too. With some of the project money, we purchased bags of food to hand out around the community. As with most of Honduras, Ojojona-Cofradia is an economically distressed area. The population is mostly made up of farmers and pottery workers who sell their goods in nearby Ojojona. So, the food provided by the team was a real godsend. The bags of food contained beans and rice and spaghetti, sugar and flour, and a bar of laundry soap. And it may not seem like a lot, but even just a little bit can make a huge impact. Now, the pastor had the entire community come to the church one day to receive these bags of food. Before we handed out the bags of food, the pastor gave a little sermon and then presented the gospel. Now, no one came forward that day, but at least he was able to share the good news with the entire community. Also, he finished by saying that the Church of the Nazarene is here to help you. We're always here for you with doors open. If you need prayer, we're here to pray for you. It was a great advertisement for the church. We wrapped up our time in Ojojona-Cofradia with a tearful goodbye. We had only worked there for just 3 days, but when we left, we were leaving family behind. It's funny how quickly bonds can be built and how those bonds last forever. Well, after the Ojojona project, it was time for some clowning around. The Pierpont team has made several trips to Central America to perform and train people on how to use Remy, which is a vacation Bible school program that's really effective. So the team brought all the material, some puppets, and even some clown costumes to help kickstart this program here in Honduras. They held a Train the Trainer session with some church leaders here on our district. The idea is that these leaders will take the material and the ideas and begin training other churches and other leaders on this Remy program. The group from Las Colinas loved the idea so much that the very next weekend, during a maximum mission in Las Colinas, they performed one of the Remy skits. The next project took us out near Danli. The town's called La Arenal, and it's a town, again, just outside of Danli, and it was a different location, but the same goal: build some bathrooms for the church. This time, not only did we install the roof, but we also installed the toilets too, along with some cement work and electrical work for the church. Fortunately for us, one of the team members was an electrician, so we had the perfect help for the job. That seemed to be the case for the entire trip. We had the perfect people for each job that God gave us. God put together the perfect team. As with nearly every team we host here, we also show the Jesus film. We had 2 showings in Ojojona-Cofradia and 1 showing in La Carbonera, which is the church just outside the dump near Danli. All 3 showings were well attended, with 60 or more people at each one. And at the end of each showing, people came forward to enter into a new relationship with Jesus. The work that was accomplished by this small team was amazing. For just 5 people, they were able to build 2 sets of bathrooms, install a large roof, hold a VBS training session, and show 3 Jesus films. That's pretty good. So I guess the moral of the story is, if God's calling you to do something that you think might be too big for you, or you have too small of a group, fear not. He's with you. If He has called you, He will multiply your efforts and contributions to complete His work. Thanks for coming to Honduras, Pierpont, and we're so excited about your return next year and looking forward to working with you while we provide families and communities with clean drinking water. God bless.